Hello, folks, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Guys, I hope you're doing really well. I'm doing brilliant. I'm here with Alex, and we're just going to do some product research. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button and the like button if you find this video valuable and if you want us to do more videos like this. And as always, if you have any questions, just stick them down below and we'll try to make videos on them. But Alex, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah. So we're going to dive into some product research. I think Peter's going to share his screen right now, and we're going to look at a couple of products that we've just done some prior research on to share with you. And we're going to talk a little bit about why we think these products could be worth researching further, maybe look at the market size and just show you like what actually makes a good product to sell on Amazon FBA, private label style as a beginner.
Absolutely. So the very first thing we did was went on to Amazon and actually, well, I navigated to, because myself and Alex did it separately. He did on his PC and I did on mine. And I navigated to the top sellers and went into pet supplies and ended up in the fish and aquatics area. And that's where all my products were uncovered from. So I'm going to start sharing my products first. And then Alex, you can share yours and then we can just talk about the products. So the first item I found, and very much we were at this for about 10 minutes. It's this fill and drain tap powered pump. Now I want to make sure it's not powered. It doesn't look like something that's powered to my mind. It looks like just a piece of plastic. And what jumped out at me here was, yes, the price is very low. Okay. But the image is very bad. And there possibly is a bonus item that could go with this, and you could actually increase the price slightly. So that's just the very first thing I noticed. Overall, like in terms of like, there's no bullets, title could be improved, the image could be improved. But if we look down here and look at Keepa, we can see that overall there's nice steady sales.
Yes, it looks like it's been selling for 2,100 days. Yes,
2018.
that's that. Yeah, it's been selling for a long time. I mean, what would you reckon the main keyword for this would be? So if we went to go and search this, I mean, what would a customer be looking for? Like, what is this product? Because that's another thing. Yeah, look, a tap powered pump to fill and drain your aquarium. So this is interesting because I actually have no idea what this product actually is. So as a customer, that's kind of like a red flag for me in terms of like a product opportunity that we could maybe do better than this current seller. Because for me, I don't, unless you looked at this image and you knew exactly what you're after, I have no idea what this product does or what the main keyword is or anything. So it's very hard for a consumer to decipher that information, the same thing. Whereas other products we're going to show you in this video, like will show you like why they have a decent title and why there is a decent product, because you can easily identify like what the product is straight away. This is a bit different though, because I don't actually know. I mean, what we call this? I mean, I would probably say aquarium drain pump or aquarium drain. Yeah,
Or aquarium tap, maybe.
yeah, but the actual function of it though is to drain the. It's a pump to drain an aquarium. So for me, I'd be searching the search box aquarium. Try aquarium drain pump first. Let's have a look, see what comes up with that.
And remember, folks, we've just looked at these really quickly. So this is where we explore on this video.
So there's
There
the
it is
product.
there. Yeah, there it is there. Now, I wonder, does it need to work with these electric ones in order for that to function? Which is possible. Now, we try and avoid electrical items if at all possible because they generally can go faulty and we want a really simple business. But if we're just selling this bit of it, I don't see the problem.
No, I mean, if you go back into the product listing, I mean, is there any way you can see, like in the reviews or like people are saying about it? It's a brilliant gadget for doing water changing aquarium, simple to use and set up. Attach the hose at one. Oh, there we go. Attach the hose at one end, a gravel cleaner to the other. Fit it onto a tap with the correct adapter and fit in the way it goes. Yeah, so it's like an in between for a gravel cleaner and something else. Well, you've scrolled past us, so I can't see, but
Oh, sorry, Alex, sorry.
all right, no worries, right, it's all good.
I'm reading them myself.
Yeah. I mean, I'd even search something like aquarium water changer or something like that. Aquarium, just search aquarium water and what comes up if you just don't press enter
Oh, sorry. I know what you're saying.
and just see what potential. So water pump could be. Just click on water pump. Okay, so these are all going to be electrical. What about aquarium water cleaner? Try that. I think this is going to be a different product. Oh, so that's interesting actually. See that siphon gravel cleaner? Open it up in another tab. That could be a potential idea to look at. Right, scroll down. Let's have a look, see if there's anything else that comes up that's remotely that's similar to the product we just looked at. Okay, so I don't think it's a gravel cleaner. So what you've identified, I think, is something that goes between something like this and the tap, I
Hmm.
think.
Hmm.
So then my thinking is, well, okay, is it a universal fitting? Is it only going to fit certain products? Is it going to fit everything? And this is something you should consider as well when you're selling a product, because this is the same situation with electrical problems. Because if you think about all these different fitting sizes from different manufacturers and brands, you don't want to be the person that only fits like one or two items and somebody has to buy something else to fit whatever they have.
Hmm.
Ideally, you want something that's universal or something that will fit and work with a high number, or if not all, these gravel cleaners. So I would be probably looking to do a little bit more research into that product before I decide to move forward with it. Mainly first deciding like what it even is, like what the function of it is. I don't actually understand why there isn't other products like that on the market, which is very interesting. But it looks like it's selling. The images or the image is absolute crap, so you could
Hmm.
definitely prove that straight away and stand out in the marketplace.
Absolutely. And like, as you said, it is selling. One thing I want to check out as well is there a patent or a trademark on that design? Probably not, but we need to
Mm.
check because maybe that is why there's no one else doing it, possibly. So we need to check into that.
Let's have a quick look at going to that product that we just segued off then. So we just found another product off this one. Because this is a aquarium gravel cleaner. So this is a good looking product to start with. I mean, it's it doesn't look like it's got anything electrical in it. It looks fairly simple to manufacture. It looks like it's got a brush with it, and it's just a tube with almost like a siphon or a pump on it. And you use it to clean the gravel in your aquarium or fish tank, I think. Keep the water clean. Search in the search bar up here, aquarium gravel cleaner. And let's just see what comes up here. Okay, so search results 138 search results for this, which is
Very good.
good to know. Let's see how many other gravel cleaners there are in this market. So look, there's one there. There's 24,000 reviews. That's crazy.
Where's that one, Alex?
Top row is the sponsored one,
Oh,
the bestseller. Scroll
oh
down a bit
yes.
more. So there's one there that's got some electrical adapter to it, so I would ignore that. It's a different product. Same with that top right one, which is the Dokeen one. That's different. The ones we're looking for are like got a siphon pump on it. It's like almost like a manual product. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It
It's
looks
looking,
like
yeah, go on.
no, carry on.
I was gonna say it's looking slightly competitive, but saying that, if our item is compatible with this item, possibly combine them together could give you that extra edge. It's just worth exploring, really, isn't it?
That's an interesting product. I would probably be doing more research into this. I mean, on just by looking at the market now, I can probably see about 4 or 5 other people selling something similar that I would have to compete with. So then it's a case of asking yourself the question of like, well, how do we stand out in this marketplace? Because there's obviously 2 or 3 there. Look at the reviews on those products on the next row up. There is 3 competitors that look like they're selling really well. And even the ones that aren't selling as well, they're still selling. So it's a case of then asking the question of, well, okay, is it worth determining this if this market is big enough for us to compete in as well? Like, is there space for another seller, or is it fairly saturated as it is? Because we don't want to be the seller that's adding to the noise, because then
No.
that just brings the whole market down, and it also puts us at a less it puts us at a disadvantage as well, because then we first of all got to establish ourselves in the market and then build ourselves up the sales rank before we can even start making sales, which isn't really ideal. Whereas I guess some of the top players in this market have probably been in the game for a while, especially the sellers with a few thousand reviews on the products.
Let's just have a look and see how long they're in, and then we'll move on to the next item. So definitely more exploration needed with that product. Have a look at Keepa here. Straight away we can see, so 2,267 days. So it started selling in, what was it, 2017, I'd say, Alex.
Mm.
You can see there, it's one kind of thing to see inflation too. 5.99, 6.99, 8.99, and now we're up to 12.49.
Yeah. And what's the
Mad.
BSR like? Like just click over the year. So let's have a look at the BSR over a year just to make it. Okay,
Very
so
good.
it's selling very good.
Very good. So there's demand in this marketplace.
Yeah. Well, this is interesting because obviously aquariums and stuff like this is a popular topic, it looks like. So
Mhm.
before we go off this, let's just scroll down and look at the products related to this gravel cleaner and see if there's anything else we can suck up from this. So this is a really good way of finding other potential product opportunities by looking at this section here, products related to this item. And you'll see here we've got 35 pages of other potential products. So what we can do is we can just segue through and work our way through some of these products and see if there's anything that stands out as being different than what we've just looked at. So for now, we're looking at the gravel cleaner for the aquarium. We're now looking for products that maybe aren't gravel cleaners, but just something that stands out as something that might be worth exploring. So let's have a quick look and see if we can find anything. And if I do find anything, or if Peter finds anything, we'll open them up in a new tab and just keep going. So then we'll have multiple tabs open with potential products all over the place.
That's the way it always ends up, Alex.
Tank brush, I think that would be too competitive.
Yeah, a lot of these are the same. Like, when you start seeing people doing twin packs of the
Yeah,
same, might be looking at single. You're like,
yeah, then it becomes a question of like, well, is it logical for someone to buy two of these? I don't really think so. I almost think that's a good sign that when the market is getting a little bit too lazy and competitive, like offering a twin pack sometimes is just a lazy option. Again, sometimes it's not even logical. Like who would buy two gravel cleaners? Like
the fish store.
But not many consumers would buy two gravel cleaners.
Not a
Really, it's
chance.
lazy. So let's just keep going. I think this may be a little bit too much of a saturated market, but we can maybe segue off this and find some other products that are worth.
Which I actually did, Alex, and we'll come up to them later on. But saying that the original item we found at the moment, it seems to be the only one of that type. So within a saturated or a busy market, it still looks like there's opportunity there.
Yeah. These look very similar to me.
Very similar.
I'm trying to find something that looks a little bit different.
That's different there, the wee drops, but let's just see.
Let's keep going. See all aquarium cleaners, fish tank cleaners.
It's a decorative tree.
Keep going. Let's segue a bit further. Keep going. Okay, I think it's worth moving on to a different product. Yep. But usually you would segue products like this, and you would see potential other products that sometimes aren't even related to the product you were looking at, that you can segue into different niches and sub niches to find even more opportunities. And it's surprising how fast you can come across products that are worth selling.
This item here, I don't think it's going to be a runner just because there's not huge sales, but I just want to see the market of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, there's a lot going on there. A lot of different colors, different.
I could have told you that before you even clicked on it. It would be like this.
Yeah. Don't want it. So we were looking at that. We'll get out of that. Okay, so this is my next item, Alex, that I found. It's an aerator ring. Okay, it's an auctioneer for your pond. From what I can see, it's just a tube. Okay, and these little things to hold it down, and there's obviously just holes in that tube, and you connect it in with that wee nipple connector there, and the air blows into it. And basically what that does is it gives us, can I show you here? Bubbles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so really, really simple product, like very hard to break it. So if we go up to the top here, and let's just have a look at this. 57 reviews, its own fulfillment, which basically means that we could like compete here with FBA. The bullets aren't great, and the title isn't great. Now, I'd be wondering, is that like it's obviously a brand, but is it this whole product patented or trademarked? I don't think it is, because it's just so simple. Like, it's a tube with little weights on it. I don't think it is. So I think anyone can make it. Like the last item, the listing isn't great in terms of images. So there's a lot of potential here.
Yep.
Well, let me just have a look at this agitator ring. I didn't get a chance to do too much of that. So let's open a new tab. Let's see here. And yeah, there's just this one here. Let me see how many search results. 138. Now, is that what people would type in, Alex, do you think?
Go back to your products that you found a second. Let's have a look at the listing again. Pond. I'd probably go pond oxygenator.
So 220, still very good search results. And these are different items, so we won't look at them. There's one there. Solar powered. We just have a look at it and see if we might look off it. It's funny, our items, yeah, they're way down here, Alex.
So they're in there. I mean, try aerator ring. Search aerator ring. What does that come up with? Are there any other similar products?
This is here, the aerator ring. There's one, and it's this item here, which I think I also pulled forward as a potential. Now, when we look at this, guys, we can see that like the image for this one and this one as well, they're not great, and they're not even, I don't think they have a white background, transparent. Well, maybe it's just the way it's shown on my monitor, but that one certainly doesn't. So there's opportunity there as well to improve it. But these seem to be the two items in the market. Let me just have a look at this one in terms of what's this one doing in terms of sales. Own fulfillment. Images aren't great. It's the same product nearly, Alex. Just maybe that one.
Well, it's the same. It's got the same. It fulfills the same function, doesn't it? And I mean, are they Amazon fulfilled or self fulfilled?
That are fulfilled. And now you can see in this one here, the sales. It's making sales, but they're not great. But like 20,000 is all right. Like there's sales been made here, but like I would argue it's because it's own fulfillment. It's just not going to ever reach its potential.
Let's go back to your original product a second. Let's have a look at the same details for that product. So we've got the same there. So it's the same seller. Look, same Aqua. Is it the same seller? Oh no, sorry, I thought it was the same seller.
No.
Let's look at the keeper stats on this. Let's just break it down by the year. Just go to the year and then just show the garden category. Just show garden. So get rid of aeration sets. Okay, so it's
like there's sales happening. I'm not saying it's the most selling product, but I reckon that product under FBA with a good listing would increase sales, no problem.
Interesting product to explore that. I don't think it would be like a massive seller. I think maybe even with some optimization, you could probably get it up a little bit more than it already is. But definitely there's demand for that. And there's the good thing about this is that there's only two potential custom sellers in the market, and you could easily stand out in this market. So let's just park this to one side and let's just go and look at products related to this item. Let's see if there's anything else we can.
Well, we see it here as well. The frequently bought together. This thing here actually might be worth looking at.
Let's look at that.
Because this is electric here.
Is that the same product? Is that like a same function? Oh yes, it's the same. So this sinks to the bottom of your pond, then, doesn't it? So rather than sitting on the top, I mean, those are the ones sit on the surface.
No, this sinks to the bottom as well. There's weights. I think.
Got you. Sorry, I was misunderstanding that product. Okay, cool.
But look at that. There's good sales in this. Look at that. Those BSRs are very good. But if you look here, it's fulfilled by Amazon. Now I know the price is a little bit lower, but even so, it shows there's demand.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean,
but that listing wouldn't be great in its own right.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you could definitely make the images way better than they are. There's only two of them there. That's interesting. That's an interesting product. Very interesting.
So that's just one successful move off this product. Let's just go down, as Alex says, and let's have a look at products related to this item here. So what have we got? There's another one of them. That's a wee internal one for your house, though. The other one.
Search aquarium airstone.
Aquarium. How do you spell that?
Just search AQ and it'll come up.
Oh.
You're too fast, mate.
Too fast for my computer. Aquarium airstone.
Interesting.
This item here.
I just have a look at the actual. Just scroll down a little bit more. Okay, so some of these fulfill something like a similar purpose, but I would probably say they were a different product.
Well, see, I think these ones here, Alex, are indoors.
Yeah, the one you just showed me then was a koi for a koi cart, like a koi ponds. That's usually outside. These probably will be a lot smaller. Scroll down a little bit more.
And I don't like the pricing like where we're at here, really, for this type of product.
Interesting. Interesting product you found there, Peter.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. I haven't lost it. So I'm going to exit this here now.
Let's go back to the original stone we found. This
Yeah.
one. Let's see if there's any products related to this.
This is a very good product. This is one I'm going to go out and get pricing on, actually.
Don't tell people
that. So let's see here now. Pond outdoor switch box. It's electrical. Oh, that's a really simple item to make. But guys, it's actually amazing. Like the amount of products you can find. Like we've done this literally we've been at this, what, about 20 minutes, Alex?
20 minutes and we found potential products to move forward with. So I guess it just goes to show you, like, if you know where to look and like what you're looking for in a product, you can kind of identify things fairly fast. And we've literally been doing this in this session today, maybe 15 or 20 minutes prior to jumping on this call and recording what we found. So, and obviously from here as well, that we've got 35 pages of other products related to this item. So you can see the options are literally endless for segueing off products that may be a good fit to go and get pricing on from a supplier to go and find even more product opportunities. And once you understand what you're looking for, these things just pop up. I think we should leave it there for this session. We'll do another session. Sure. We'll do another product research session. Absolutely. So this has been pretty good because we've been looking at like markets. We've been looking at a little bit on the BSR of products using Keeper. I think it's been quite a productive session for people. So we keep it nice and concise.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy it. As always, make sure to subscribe, like the page, and hope you get value out of this. And maybe you can actually go out and do a bit of your own research. That's what it's all about. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, sure. And there'll be probably a link in the description of this video where you can go and grab our Amazon FBA starter kit and some free training as well to help your journey with Amazon.
Absolutely. Folks, talk to you soon, all right? What a great session that was. I really enjoyed recording it. It was absolutely brilliant. I'm actually going to record me reaching out to suppliers for that product because I think it's a great product. Let's get some pricing on it and let's see if there's actually a market there and if we can actually compete in terms of profitability. So there's going to be another video for that. I'm going to try and put it up here at the end of the video, but I'll also put it in the description. So jump into that. Shouldn't take too long and we'll see how we get on.